Hello there, my beautiful Leos, and welcome to your daily reading for Thursday, February 26th. Keep in mind that time is fluid, Leo, and this is your channel. We're going to start off this daily with a fortune. And your fortune for the day is love. Love is in the air, a great time for commitment and taking relationships to the next level. So today there is a highlight on your love life. Now, Leo, you do get a love weekly at the beginning of every week. And I didn't even realize when I was doing your love weekly, you did get the return card. And Mercury retrograde starts today. Or depending when you're watching this, technically it starts on the day this daily is for Thursday, February 26th. So there could be some type of past love energy coming in for you. There could be certain conversations that you and your person may be having around this time. But definitely pay attention to any type of communication or conversations that come about. Mercury retrograde does have the stereotype of bringing past people in. Is that going to happen for everybody? No, but there is an emphasis on your love life on the day Mercury stations retrograde. So could be interesting. You also have Eclipse in Sagittarius with card number 33 with growth. Success after a setback. All right, so Leos who have been feeling that there has been a stump of growth in your relationship or in your love life, it looks like today is going to bring about a big change. Card number 33. Some of you born on the 3rd, some of you may have been seeing number 3s. Pay attention to the 3s where you see them. License plates, billboards, social media. But you have Eclipse in Sagittarius coming in. This is the second day in a row. You got Sagittarius energy in this deck. And like I said to you the last time, Sagittarius rules Jupiter. Jupiter can rule that husband energy. So if there has been a lack of commitment in your relationship, there could be some type of talks that happen around this time to evolve the connection. So you could be in a connection that goes from just dating to being exclusive, going to exclusive to being in a relationship. There could be some proposals around this time, and there could also be some surprises. Eclipse will bring surprises. Now, there could be somebody that feels like there was a setback with you that wants to come your way and see if you two can grow the connection. Let's see what your angel and auras are giving you. You have turquoise with Sandalphon. Yep, there it is. Forgiveness, seeking, freedom, and healing. So there is a big energy of expansion and healing to your love life today. And you have the rainbow with Raziel. Enlightened, adaptable, soulful, and connected. So you have two color cards, turquoise and rainbow, which actually holds all of the colors. So some of you may see some symbolism of a rainbow, whether you're seeing a picture of it, a video about it, or you actually see a rainbow. But I feel like there is a really strong energy coming in of renewal when rainbow energy comes in, which is really interesting because your daily from yesterday and this daily have some interesting synchronizations to them, which I do like seeing how the energy moves. And it looks like there are going to be some type of conversations, some types of energies towards bonding to grow a connection. There could be a release of pain, a release of chaos in your energy or towards your love life in general. Let's see what the signs from Spirit are. You have 333 right underneath. Eclipse in Sagittarius, 33. So you have a lot of 3s coming in. Trinity, mind, body, soul. You are in the zone. Express your true, authentic self. And interesting enough, this card does hold the energy of rainbows as well in the way that the card is in itself. You also have the seashell with protection. And you have veil with hidden. Okay, so I feel like There is a lot of reveal energy for you lately here. Now, it could be reveals in emotions, feelings, how somebody feels, how somebody wants to express themselves. But I do definitely feel for a lot of you, if there is not love in your life, romantic love, I feel like there is some type of alignment of manifesting somebody in or manifesting somebody back in. And you have this seashell underneath Sandalphon. Sandalphon ruling that energy of healing and forgiveness. So somebody could come back around your way to have some type of forgiveness, or there could be something involved between you and your person that needs to be forgiven, to be broken through. So if there is really some type of issue that is causing there to be no growth in a connection or no growth in your love life, something is going on today that is changing that. So you, Leo, may be finally moving into the energy of forgiving your past, whether they are coming back around or not, and just having the energy of forgiveness and moving forward and prioritizing your healing on a level where you release resentment. That's the key. It will cause a manifestation of love. So let's see what your overall energy is from the tarot. Really pay attention to these threes. Oh, there it is. Rebuild with the Tower. Yep. So you have some surprises today. I'm not surprised that you have the Tower because eclipses, like I said, do bring surprises a lot of the times. So let's clarify the Tower and open up your spread and see what's going on. It could be surprising what you hear, who you hear from, the energy that's presenting itself to you. Let's see, on the Tower, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. And you have the Knight of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles would be a single card. The Knight of Pentacles would be an energy that is trusting in the journey, trusting in the process. So I feel like for a lot of you who have been in this state of being single, trusting in the process, there could be something that surprisingly comes your way around this time. Someone who comes your way around this time. And with the Nine of Pentacles to the Knight of Pentacles, I do feel like this is showing me that vibration of the evolution from solo journey to journeying towards a stronger bond, or to have a bond with somebody, like a partner on the journey of life. Let's see what's coming your way. We have the Seven of Cups. Some of you have options. Your influence here, Leo, for the day is the King of Pentacles. So you're feeling secure. You are feeling stable. Some of you, you have met this person through a job situation. Doesn't have to be. There could be confusion around what this is. If there is a third-party connection with being like maybe work or friends or whatever. What's unexpected is the Nine of Cups. So you have wish fulfillment coming in, a wish being granted. Your advice is the Ten of Cups, so focus on the happiness. And your outcome is the Hermit. Hold on. Clarified by the Temperance card. All right, so very interesting here, Leo. I feel like you are in a highly strong position in valuing your independence. So whoever this is that's wanting more of you, or taking the relationship to the next level, or to come back into your energy or into your life, or have a chance with you, whatever the case may be, I feel like you're weighing your options in the position of, is this fully worth letting go of my independence? And I feel like it could be surprising, but it's not causing you to feel rushed. Now, could this person be putting some pressure onto you? Possibly. But you're not rushing with the Empress. I'm sorry, why am I saying the Empress? With the Hermit to Temperance, there is this energy of, all right, I'll see how this goes. I'll be open to somebody surprising me. I'll be open to somebody maybe sweeping me off my feet, but I'm not just going to come out of hermit mode for anything or for anyone. I'm not going to let go of my independence for nothing. So Whether that means there's a big evolution to a connection or there's just somebody coming in. I feel like you are weighing your options here. 7 of Cups, the Death card, King of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. So I do feel like there is somebody that doesn't really just want to be an option to you any longer. I feel like there is somebody here that does want to be chosen by you, or this could be you. But I definitely do feel like there is this energy of a shift. There is some type of transformation coming in, and it's going to bring strong, I feel like, movement to a connection that has either felt stagnant or just in this one area of being, maybe not moving forward in certain directions. Let's see, your influence is the King of Pentacles with the 8 of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the 3 of Cups. So I feel like this is probably the key here. Because when I saw that King of Pentacles, I felt a work situation. But it doesn't have to be a work situation. For some of you, it is. Who are you seeing that you are possibly hiding that from people? And it could be both of you that are like, we can't tell anybody. You're hiding this, or they're hiding this from somebody. Somebody I feel like doesn't want to be fully hidden anymore. And or you and this person are kind of going back and forth and saying, all right, well, how do we reveal this to people? Because you two may be the ones that are surprising other people. Because it looks like with your influence, there is some iffy energy about other people being aware of this connection, of this reconciliation, or of this new person that you're dating, whatever the case may be. Some of you are keeping it to yourself for whatever reason why. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be malicious. I don't really feel like it's malicious at all. I get this energy in your influence work. You kind of like don't want people to be in your business here. And or I do feel like there's options somewhere. Or you may feel like this person has options, which is creating an energy of avoidance on your end. Let's see, the 9 of Cups with your influence. I'm sorry, what's unexpected? We have the Emperor, the 2 of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So there is some type of unexpected communication coming in. Now, somebody may even ask you, you know, especially if this is in an area of your life where there are other people involved, like other coworkers or this, that, and the other. You know, people can read energy. So someone may unexpectedly ask you, like, hey, Leo, is there something going on with you and this person? And you're like, oh, crap. I guess we're not that good at hiding it. And I only say that because you have the 7 of Swords in your influence. The 7 of Swords would be the person who keeps secrets, things along those lines. So with what's unexpected here, there could be an unexpected moment of revealing this, or there could be an unexpected moment of somebody catching on to it. There could be unexpected communication where this love energy could be coming from. There could be unexpected move made towards you as well. But with the 9 of Cups here, it is connected to some type of wish fulfillment or some type of blessing. So I don't necessarily feel like it's bad. So get ready, because there is some unexpected communication coming your way. And with the Emperor there, you know, if you work for a company and like the boss is around you, the boss may be the one that picks up on it. But the Emperor could also be that evolution and growth to a connection or to your love life. Because if this is a totally new person and your unexpected position, it could really show that you are aligning to a match. Because the 9 of Pentacles is reaching for Empress status, which is the match of Emperor energy. So that would show me single to partnered. So a lot of you could definitely be in that alignment to somebody. Let's see, the 10 of Cups with your advice, with the Hermit, and the Knight of Cups. Why are these two cards following each other? I don't know if I said it to you yesterday, or if I said it to my other channel, but they have been following each other in every single reading that I've been doing. So, since it's happening again, and Leo, you're the one I'm reading for, I'll give you a little collective indication here. The fact that these two cards keep following each other in every single reading that I do, and I keep shuffling, trust and believe. There is this energy of this moment of opening up your heart. There's a collective heart-opened energy around this time. A lot of people who have been single for a while are finally feeling a little bit more open to love. For people who have not even allowed themselves to be seen or to be explored or to experience anything that has to do with opening up your heart, the Knight of Cups is that energy that says, I'm going to explore and see what's out there. So the fact that these two cards keep following each other, maybe finally now that I said it like this, they will separate. I feel like there's a collective energy of people yearning or desiring or feeling more open to experiencing connection. Because we have the Hermit now in your outcome with Temperance to the Ten of Swords. There it is, the ending of that Hermit energy. The Five of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Justice card. So there are like final decisions here being made. Coming out of the energy of detachment, right? Queen of Swords, the King of Swords is here. But the King of Swords here is connected to the Death card, showing that this dynamic is shifting. So there's a lot more emotion, there's a lot more passion, and there's less detachment around this time. So if you are a Leo who is open to love and you're finding yourself like newly courageous towards it, it's a collective thing for sure. And there could be somebody that you connect to or reconnect to around this time that may have had the same position for a while, that they were in hermit mode for a while, or they also were not really exploring or experiencing for a while. But something is happening here that is pushing connections together and really guiding an open-hearted energy and just being open to experience people. And with the Hermit here twice, there could also be this energy of finally feeling healed on a specific level where you do feel more open. You do feel, right? Sandalphon, turquoise, that forgiveness energy. Raziel, that rainbow, that connected energy. You finally feel more open to connection. Or if you have been connecting to somebody, it's almost like you're more open to this connection going deeper than maybe you were with past people or the past of this connection. But surprises are about, for sure here. Leo, in terms of zodiac signs in your spread that could be around you or in your chart, you do have really strong Virgo. You know what's even crazier? Hold on. So a lot of the times, y'all, I just be doing the readings. I don't always pay attention to astrology, but sometimes I do. So when you guys got your love weekly for this week and you got such a strong energy about return, there was another reading that I did that got a strong energy about past people coming in. And then a bunch of people were commenting and they were like, oh, Mercury's going retrograde, this, that, and the other. I didn't have the awareness of it, but it's cool to see the cards have the awareness of it. And then you guys come in to comment. Now, the weird part about this all is because you, Leo, you have the Hermit here twice, which is the Virgo energy. We have a Virgo eclipse during Pisces season on 3/3. So from now, February 25th, 26th, because this is for the 26th, but you know, time is fluid. Don't tell me that's exactly a week away. Hold on. I have to get the calendar. Out. 1 second. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days, which is crazy because 3 plus 3 equals 6. Okay, I feel like there is something about this Virgo eclipse. I will do a reading for you about that eclipse, but I feel like this reading is kind of talking about it. I feel like there is going to be something happening for you involving in your love life for this Virgo eclipse that's happening on 3/3. And you may start seeing some momentum of the energy now. Wow, that's crazy. Okay. Realization's over. Continuing on, you have Virgo, you have Libra, you have Aries, Scorpio, Sagittarius coming in. And your ending oracle from the Moonology manifestation deck is first quarter moon in Virgo. Oh my God. Assess the situation. Oh my gosh. Everything is just so weird. God, honestly, I love that I decided to read online because my life is always just weird. Like ever since I could remember, weird crap happened to me all the time. Literally all the time. So I'm just happy that now I decided to read cards on camera and y'all can actually perceive and see the weirdness of the things that happen to me. Because how weird is that? It's like, how weird is that? Okay. And I have something to say once again after I read off this book. And it just happens to do with like the weirdness and connections of life. But it has to do with a show that I think some of you would like watching. All right, here we go. Stop, breathe, and take stock. Perhaps you've taken on too much. Now is the time to be reliable and practical. Laziness could be your enemy. Also, don't be too influenced by the crowd and what they're saying. Do you still want what you used to want and as much? If so, are you really doing what needs to be done to make your dreams real? Express how you feel, but do it without too much self-criticism or criticism of others. Make an honest inventory about where you could do more to manifest your dream life. The energies at play here are a mix of flirtatious and shy, inquiring and hesitant. The Hermit. Because the Knight of Cups, he literally has a bouquet. He's ready to charm. He's ready to show his full self of what he's got going on. The Hermit does the absolute opposite. The Hermit is like, I'm in my cave. Do not knock on my cave. I do not want to come out of my cave. Don't even try. But the Knight of Cups is like, the Knight of Cups is like, wait, do you guys remember those movies from back in the day? And it kind of looks like this symbolically if like the Knight of Cups person was a little smaller. When the person would stand outside of your window and they would have like the jukebox and they would be playing a song and they would be throwing rocks at your window. This kind of gives that vibe. Oh my God, it's so weird. Okay, so this card gives you a mix of flirtatious and shy, inquiring and hesitance. You need to work with them in your favor. This card asks you to be mentally flexible. Whatever challenges you face, your current situation is unlikely to be a total impasse. So your best day to work your magic is when the moon is in Virgo or on a Wednesday. I actually am getting out this reading on Wednesday because I usually do get out the readings a day before. Because what's helpful, or how could it be of help if it comes out the day of and there's only a couple hours left, you know? So I do get out these readings the day before. So if you are watching this during the premiere on Wednesday, I would definitely work with the magic of this card. But that is so crazy because that goes exactly well with these two positions here. And that, I guess you could say, fear of like, are people going to criticize this or talk about this or this, that, and the other or whatever. Whether it be family, friends, coworkers, wherever this could be involved. But wow, that is crazy. So what I was going to say is, so I am, like I said to you guys before, just somebody who experiences life in just a very weird way. Creepy things happen to me like this all the time when I read, but it literally doesn't stop when I turn off the camera. I live my life on spiritual overdrive all the time. Anyways, last week during the lunar eclipse, what am I saying? The Lunar New Year. I found this show called Battle of Fates. It is in, I think it's in Korean, so you do have to put the subtitles on. But I'm a subtitle TV watcher anyway, so it just worked out. But anyway, so the show, I don't know if anybody has watched this show. If you have, please comment down below. But if you didn't watch the show already, it's basically based in, I'm going to say, I think it's Korea. They take 49 different type of spiritual people. Now, in everywhere else on Earth, except for, I believe, I would say North America, this continent that I live on, everywhere on Earth, tarot, shamanism, astrology, readings, all these people who do them are so like honorable. They are so valued in other countries. Where I don't know why in North America we're looked at woo woo, wah wah, this, that, and the other. I don't know. What am I supposed to say? But I feel like it has to do with like a overall collective control over people, but I'm not going to get into that. But on this show, The Battle of Fates, they bring 49 different type of spiritual masters, like tarot masters, shamans. There's a foot reader on there. There's a lady who reads just you from your name and looking at your face. It was absolutely one of the best things I've ever watched. And if you ever feel like, kind of like me, where like weird things happen to you all the time, watch this show, because a lot of the stories and a lot of what these people have went through and just the way that they read is just so cool. And you may even find yourself being like, wow, I felt connected to that at one point in my life. And I didn't know that they use this in a different area of the world to connect to spirit guides or deities or like angels, whatever the case may be. So basically, long story short, in this show, the shamans, not all of them, they use bells to bring their deities to the front center to be able to hear them. And I am a spiritual scavenger hunt person. Like I'm telling y'all, once I stop this reading, it don't matter. I'm looking for signs. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. It's just the way I live, which is why this stuff to me is not as surprising, but it's always just so cool to see because it's like, you know, it's like physical things. Anyways, while I was watching these shamans, I was just so just, I don't know, astonished by these readers. It was just amazing seeing them work and seeing them come up and predict and fortune tell and be super accurate. And at the end of this competition show, one of these people will win the show. I think the finale actually comes out today, which is weird. But anyways, to conclude all of this connection, one, if you're into that, watch this show. It's called Battle of Fates. It's on Hulu. And I kid you not, when I felt like, when they started ringing the bells, my crown chakra was going off. Like, it was just crazy. I was like, oh my gosh. And then I had this weird connection to bells about like a year ago where I felt like bells were like following me. And I literally found a bell outside and I use it for personal readings usually when I'm trying to like clear out the energy. So for some of you that maybe not know your spiritual gift or your spiritual power, like what you can do or what you can enhance or what you can unlock in your own energy, really watch this show, The Battle of Fates. They use a bunch of different things. One of the cool things the shamans used were different colored fans. I mean, that's not fans, flags. Like they would like mesh the flags up and then they would just like choose a flag and like whatever color flag it was would either confirm like, yes, your confirmation is correct, or maybe a different color showed a no, or another color showed a strong yes, like don't even go against this answer. It's hard for me to explain without you actually watching it, but it was so amazing to watch. That's literally what I'm going to do later after I'm done with all my recordings and all of my regular life stuff. I'm going to relax at the end of the night and we'll finish the last possibly 2 or 3 episodes of this show. But it is extraordinary. It is absolutely extraordinary to watch. And I highly, highly advise you guys to watch it, especially if like you feel that spiritual call and like you feel like you have a gift. You might not know exactly what it is. I would definitely watch it because there are certain tools that they use that you may have felt connected to, like when you were a child or like things like that. Like, I just feel the need to express it and tell other people to watch it, because I am almost certain that at least just one of you will be like, wow, this was exactly what I needed. So thank you, my beautiful, amazing Leo speaking. And you know what's even crazier is that show found me during the Lunar New Year. Literally February 18th is when I started watching it. So I felt almost like cool and amazingly connected to that energy in that moment. But anyways, 2026 year of the horse fortune card scratch offs. Free gift in every order made off of my Etsy shop from now to March 15th. So we have about 20 more days of that free goodie if you want to snag it up. And thank you, my beautiful, wonderful Leos. I'll see and talk to all of y'all very, very soon. Have a good day or night, wherever you are at in the world. And watch that show, please, if you can. Bye now.